My name is Mike Chick, and I'm a lecturer in English language education at the University of South Wales, and I'm also the University of South Wales Refugee Champion. So this means that my role also involves ensuring that the university considers the needs of people who are forced migrants in Wales and the barriers they face to accessing university. The University of South Wales is delivering a series of online events to celebrate the contributions of refugees to societies in Wales, and also to explain how the University of South Wales works to reduce barriers to study faced by people who find themselves in Wales seeking sanctuary. One of the events, a really special event, is by Amiri, and he's a chap who was a child refugee in Wales, and he'll be talking about a book that he's written about his life as a refugee and his experience of living in Wales.
My name is Amiri. I am currently Head of Development for New Law Solicitors, but also very recently I will be author of the book, The Boy with Two Hearts. The book is my family's journey, what we went through together. It's been told from my perspective, being a 10-year-old living in Afghanistan, and what we had to leave all of a sudden, for my mum standing up for women's rights, but also for my older brother having a very complex heart condition. The story then follows us leaving home, the year-and-a-half journey through countless of countries, and eventually settling down in UK and in Cardiff, which became our new home. And then it follows the integration into the society, the struggles we went through with the cultural and a language barrier, but also my older brother with his heart condition and the life-saving operation that he needed several years later. And I guess the story then talks about what family means, what refugee means in its true nature, the reasons behind it, why we left. And it's a story of hope for others to read the story and know life can be tough, but you can also overcome it and should live to the fullest. Even though the story is about us leaving home and the refugee side of it, he also talks about NHS and what they meant to us because they saved my brother's life. He talks about family. He talks about women's rights. But also, I simply want people to, beyond that hour slot, or walk away from it and realize we're all the same. These so-called labels is just something that it's been dawned upon us over time due to social media, etc., etc. So it's the commonality, the relatability, but also we're all the same, going through different journeys in our lives. Simply talking about one another and our so-called differences opens up those honest, frank conversations between people. I think integration, the biggest key with integration is simply knowing one another and be open and frank. So what I love and what I hope is by people putting the so-called differences to one side, have an honest conversation, and they'll be surprised how much we're all alike. And that's what this stands for.
The University of South Wales is a university of sanctuary, and during Refugee Week we'll be running a series of free online events celebrating the contributions that refugees make to society and culture and life in Wales. On Monday, there will be a talk by Dr. Kath Camps and myself about what it means to be a university of sanctuary. On Tuesday, there will be an interactive quiz by the Welsh Refugee Council, which aims to inform and educate people about life as an asylum seeker or a refugee in Wales. On Wednesday, there will be a tremendous book launch by Amiri, who was a child refugee in Wales, and he talks about his journey and his experience. And on Thursday, there will be a fantastic presentation of a research project by a creative writer called Barry Llewellyn. And she will be talking about a project that she has done with folks who are refugees and have been resettled in the Treforest area in Pontypridd, and how she launched a project to bring these refugees together with residents of the local community to promote integration and for folk to get to know one another. These events are all free and are all fantastic. I urge you to sign up on the links below. Thank you.